If you are looking for a place to gamble RuneScape GP, check out runechat.com, link down below. There is dice, roulette, poker, blackjack, sports betting, and a whole lot more. Twitch has become so censored that it's forcing streamers to be boring. Most people on the site are like robotic humans following what they can or cannot show to you, what they can or cannot say or do, and more so recently, what the people watching can or cannot do. Poseidon was permanently banned because someone out there picked up their phone and said Paul Danino has a bomb on that plane, which has resulted in him being swatted. Of course, I would expect them to take maximum action on a report like that, especially given the guy did sound serious. He wasn't like, yeah, there's a bomb CX. I just find it sad though that this is the result of someone who didn't want to follow the system like every other streamer who sits within the safety of their bedroom playing video games all day. You'll never see anything crazy happen. You might see the odd meme that makes you chuckle, or the highlight will be a $500 donation to the streamer, but besides that, that's all you're getting. When Poseidon was banned last time, I said to someone that when he gets unbanned, he can't take any chances at all. He needs to do a boaty, play clicking simulator all day, and fill your pockets. Instead though, he couldn't settle, cared less about the money, and before long was in the real life section, which the rules and regulations weren't very clear, but he was doing all that he could to not break any rules and do what he deemed to be acceptable. Meanwhile though, offering a random stream that was creative and people would meet up with him, although there were times where I said to myself again, he's just pushing the boundaries here. At any time as well, people could just flash, go nude behind him, and then you would say, right, is that bannable? The online community has a weird way where if you leave any loopholes or doors open within your content or what you're doing, they will try and sort of make it more interesting for their own entertainment. For example, for a while, streamers had text-to-speech. A lot of them still do, but they weren't censored. And when streamers would go AFK, people would send in racist remarks, which can get you banned. So I remember, again, speaking of Poseidon, he went AFK, well, he jumped in a pool and then left it on, and people were sending in the M-word, which I think that was one of the reasons he got banned. Might have been the sole reason, but it's other people costing him his livelihood, all because he decided to take a chance. And he did take a lot of precautions, but when you're doing like real life streams and you're literally going into the deep end of the ocean, anything can happen and you can have all corners covered, but it's open to so much interpretation. And that section itself, there's so many new rules and regulations getting added. He said that in his video, which he posted about it, that he felt like almost a guinea pig, like he'd do something wrong, didn't know it was in the terms and conditions, and they'd just bring up the rule and start enforcing it then because he did it. The problem is he has that big of an audience that the more people following and watching, the more they will catch on to them loopholes. So he had to really watch every step, but there was times when store owners were mad at the phone calls and his life was genuinely at risk, all because of other people. And some of these people were his fans and liked him, and they just don't know the difference between online and the real world. And they didn't know their limits, basically. Some people maybe wanted to genuinely sabotage him, but I don't feel that was ever the case with him. He was just a likable character that tried to make people laugh and entertain. So therefore, when people were calling up, it was mostly just fans of his that wanted to create some drama and get on Reddit. He said in his latest video that he's going to start with YouTube Live and YouTube Vlogs too, which I feel if he doesn't want to go back to sitting on his computer gaming, that is the best choice to take, as that category is the ultimate gamble for any streamer. And trust me, people won't take chances anymore. The more they hear about this stuff, it's really going to put people off even bothering trying. For what for? It's not worth it. They'll do that in their own time, which is what I thought Poseidon should have done. Streamed in the morning, video gaming, whatever, and then just got off with his life and maybe put a few vids on YouTube or something if he wanted to do that. But he obviously enjoyed that live atmosphere, and I must admit too, it was good. You guys should let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. I read all of the comments. I know websites too have to have rules and regulations for us to follow. Otherwise, people will go on Twitch, put some porn on and sit and fab to it, which has been done before. The guy got banned, no surprise there. But he left it on by accident. Still though, embarrassing. And YouTube too has also implemented a few things recently where they're not monetizing certain videos. Hehe Productions had a word like Christianity in the title or religion, and it got like flagged and marked, so it couldn't monetize. But yeah, there was also an ad boycott where the big companies pulled out because some of their ads were getting played on just spam videos, which I understand. If you want to market your product, you want it to go to the right places and not some fucking pirated, you know, fight that's being live streamed on YouTube illegally. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, I will catch you all soon. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and goodbye for now.